I thought it would be helpful to people if maybe I walked you through the routine that I do when I'm stretching after a run, because it's kept me from getting injured in training for my ultramarathon. So I've already gone through these stretches, so I'll go through it quite quickly. But I thought it would be best to take a video to show you how I go through it, and then I'll include some stills in the post as well. So to start, I like downward dog and pigeon, so that's my main stretch. So to get into downward dog, I like to start on all fours, flip my toes under, and then up I go. And I like to pedal my legs out, but the main focus of this stretch is going to be in our hips. So I'll kick my right leg out, keep my foot flexed, and open up to the side. This is something I've recently started doing, and my chiropractor commented today that my hip flexors were not terribly tight, so I'll take it that this is working. So then I'll sweep my leg through, and then I like to hang out here for a bit to stretch my left hip flexor. You'll see it better when I stretch on the other side, and then I'll slowly lower down. And what you want to do is just lower to a point where you're comfortable. So maybe you go here, maybe to your elbows, and you want to feel it right along here on your glute. And you'll hold that for a while, and then what I'll do for a bigger stretch is I'll go into full pigeon, which, if I turn, just looks like this. This is a little bit deeper into the hips, so you may only be able to, hold it here. But eventually you want to try to get your hands in front while still keeping your butt on the ground like this. See how it's not coming up, it's anchored down. And then I'll take my left leg back around, back to pigeon. And when I'm hanging out in pigeon, a lot of times I'll be scrolling Twitter on my phone or catching up on emails or whatever. So I really do hold this pose for probably a minute or two each side. So I'll switch, and then I'll quickly show you the left side before going on to the next. So again, left leg up and open to open up the hip flexor, down. And so this is where I come up. You get a really good stretch just right here in your hip flexor. And then hang out wherever's comfortable. And as you get more and more flexible, you can start bringing this leg more forward to get a deeper stretch. And then again, into full pigeon, king pigeon. It's got a bunch of different names here. Oh, that was my hip right there. And then up, and then to get out of this pose, what I like to do is actually walk my hands back, and I'll just hang and give myself a little bit of a hamstring stretch at the back of my legs, and come up. So I've got 3 more stretches for you. The next one is a really good stretch again for your quad and opening up your hip. So it starts on the ground. And you start by kind of setting your legs up into a square. So you've got both legs bent at 90 degrees and your left foot on top of your right knee. And then what you want to do is lower down. If you're really tight, you might not be able to lower down right away. I can start to feel it right here, right on the top of my leg. But I can normally get all the way down. And again, I'll just hang out here for 30 seconds or a minute. Whatever feels good, should feel a stretch, but if it hurts, you're going to want to come up. And then again, stretching on the other side, so I'll just flip my legs over. And down I go. Hang out here for a minute or so. And now the next 2 are big stretches, again, for the glutes and the hips. The first one you've probably done or seen quite a few times. So threading the needle, putting my right ankle on my left knee, and I try to keep my foot flexed to protect my right knee. And then I just come up, grab under the knee, and pull. Pull as much as feels good to you. And then I'll do it again on the other side, noting that I have my foot flexed. Nike Training Club app on my phone, and it accesses more of the glutes. So you kind of cross your legs over and bend your knees both together. Grab the top of the left shin and pull. And I find I have to pull quite hard to feel the stretch, but I feel it right in here in my glute, which is a problem area for me. I'm sure my massage therapist would second that. And just pull until you stretch it out, and then again switching over to the other side. So this doesn't get too long, I'm going to start a new video for what I do with my foam roller. So I will also show you that in just a minute.